Hello, Grant.
How's it going, Dave?
It's so weird. So we were chatting and bantering before the camera went on, and then as the countdown started, I just thought, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
This persona coming up.
Showbiz.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So,
It's still you. It is still you. It's just you're changing the EQ a bit to make it more broadcast friendly, if you will.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to make this Grant Towers friendly. Yeah. And the whole point of this is the first time we're doing this across the internet. Yeah, normally we're sitting together. This is our third session together, and I thought I'd take a chance to put our branding there. So we've got what we got up there. What's it? That's Calmline. I can't. Can you point up to your upper left? That's Calmline. There we go. Yeah, that's right.
It's
that one, yes.
Right,
that's Calmline in Australia. Yeah. And then that one is Pocket Rehab, which is the States, and that's Recovery Connections, which is the UK. And this one, there we go. That's David Collins Coaching and the UX Trust. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Which is the hamburger. So that way means father, daughter in I Ching, and that way it's like the hamburger symbol on a cell phone. So
yes.
Pocket Rehab and fucking people can navigate and get coaching. Yeah.
It's good branding.
Thanks, Brew. It had nothing to do with me. My daughter made the ring. And
that's really cool.
And and then I used my mate said to me, what does it, let's look it up in the I Ching. So she just designed this, and then in the I Ching it means father daughter. So all of a sudden there was a story around this. Yeah, and then I'm involved in tech and wellness and coaching and developing culture and all that sort of stuff, and aligning people to the brand and the logo so that they can, their own EQ can align with the company's values and all that sort of stuff. So it's by accident. It's by accident. But
still a good choice.
It's a very good choice. Very good choice. Okay. So let's put the chat on. Yeah. And I think people can chat to us if they wanted to. They could send in questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 8:33 South African time.
SAST.
SAST, which is 6:30 UST. And as Damien says from Pocket Rehab, who gives a fuck, man? EST is important. I've no idea what time EST is. Where we know. It must be about.
That's Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. I think it's about 2:30 in the morning there. Okay. Great. So what are we coaching on today? First of all, how was your week? What was your homework? And and what am I holding you accountable for?
I sent you a message after the session last week, and I said I think what would be good homework is making a promotional video of myself, which I didn't do.
Okay.
But in chastising myself, I at least wrote the script yesterday afternoon. So I figure, well, at least then I can run that with you, and you can tell me, does that seem like someone you would employ to be a master of ceremony for your wedding or corporate event?
And what did you learn about yourself doing that?
It's hard to blow my own trumpet. I can very easily go on and on and on about what's wrong with me, and almost, talk with glee about my depression and anxiety, and I get very easily overwhelmed. And that's just something that I know I need to get control of. I'm very aware that I self-sabotage. Very aware.
So that's something you learned.
Yeah.
You didn't know that already?
No, I did know it, but it's different when you're saying it out loud, broadcasting for people.
Okay. All right. So listen, anytime if you want to, we can stop the broadcast. Yeah. I just want to say that, and I want to acknowledge you for kind of acknowledging your depression. Yeah. But I want to know how we can get out of that and move forward. Because during the week when we caught up, I mean, last week I remember there was a lot of emotion when I said, well, what's your hourly rate? Yeah. And then we kind of hit that point of feeling just, I don't feel as if I'm worth it. Yeah. And I know you're worth it. I can see the value of it. Yeah, I can see how a business can see the value. But if you don't believe in yourself, you've got a problem. Yeah. And so my job is to kind of support you and move you forward to the solution here. So what did you discover on the good side, for want of a better word?
Well, things have been slowly changing for me. I had someone contact me for singing lessons earlier this week, and I pushed up my fee.
Okay.
And they went for it. They did ask me if I had other students, which I've only had 2 in that kind of capacity. I had one singing one and one acting one.
How did it feel pushing up your feet?
It was very much a feeling of, oh shit.
Scary.
I've really got to get my stuff together if I want to ask this fee.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So yeah. And I did.
Who carried more anxiety, you or the client?
Me.
Oh, okay. And what was that saying to you?
I don't know. My whole thing is it's new territory for me. And I'm very aware that a fuck up can fuck things up. Although when I think about this client, it's not a permanent appointment. It's just a short thing for a birthday. And just to help his confidence and to get him to sing maybe 1 or 2 songs confidently. So that's cool. Like short term, I guess, is not so bad.
So I'm just sitting with the awkward silence as my anxiety rises and thinks, oh shit, what must I say now? And
you don't have to say anything.
yeah, no. I'm just telling you what's going on. Well, I think it's great you came back, in spite of not having completed your homework to as much as you wanted to. Yeah. So that's a good thing. That means we got rapport, and that you're feeling kind of safe, saying, okay, well, I overstretched myself. I did do a bit, but I've still got a long way to go. And I have difficulty blowing my own trumpet. Okay, having difficulty blowing your own trumpet is a common problem for lots and lots of people, because the voice usually in the head is, stop bragging. Who do you think you are? You're so arrogant. So when I was asking you, like, what are the voices in your head stopping you from doing that? I was just kind of curious, because it's going to take courage to push through those voices. Yeah. And because you want to listen to the voices of that. Yeah, no, this is good. That you're worth it. That this is how we're going to move forward. Yeah. Okay. So, what do you want to coach you on today? What's your topic today?
I want you to hear the copy that I wrote.
Oh, okay.
Tell me if you would employ me.
Okay.
So, not to reveal too many secrets, but now I have to put on this shit-eating grin and be all like corporate-y.
A shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if it's all about how you present yourself.
Go for it. I just wanted to acknowledge the grin fucking that goes on. I think it's a very good point. Yeah. Okay. So go with a shit-eating grin. Let's go.
Vote for me as your president. Hi, my name is Grant Towers, and I'd like you to consider my services as master of ceremony for your wedding or your next corporate event. As you may or may not know, picking a capable MC goes further than someone who can tell a few jokes over a microphone. You need someone who can resonate with your company's corporate culture. You need a dynamic individual who can read a room, someone who understands that your guests need to not only be informed, but relaxed and entertained. And most importantly, you need someone to ensure a punctual and smooth running event. These are the key skills that a capable MC should possess, and that I can provide for you at a price that'll suit your budget. With 9 successful years in the entertainment industry, both local and international, as well as radio voiceovers, corporates, weddings, appearances on TV, in adverts, and even a soapy or two, I'm the guy you never knew you needed. So next time you need a master of ceremony, think Grant Towers. Or in short, need an MC? Call GT.
How do you feel?
A little bit. But I also understand that if I do a video of like, hi, I'm Grant Towers. I'm an out-of-work actor for the last couple of months due to the coronavirus, and I need to branch into emceeing so that I can try to pay my bills. So employ me. I promise you I can do a really good job. That doesn't get you videos. There's a language that you need to speak. A certain language that people trust. Because if you are blatantly honest, for some reason, that doesn't sit well. People want a bit of showbiz. They want a bit of a mask put on. And then for me, I'm thinking like, how can you be a transparent company?
Just give it back to me being blatantly honest.
What about it?
Just read it. from the script, yeah, and
Mm.
just be kind of blatantly honest.
Okay. Hi, my name is Grant Towers, and I'd like you to consider my services as master of ceremony for your wedding or your next corporate event. As you may or may not know, picking a capable MC goes further than someone who can tell a few jokes over a microphone. You need someone who can resonate with your company's corporate culture. You need a dynamic individual who can read a room, someone who understands that your guests need not only to be informed, but relaxed and entertained. And most importantly, you need someone to ensure a punctual and smooth running event. These are the key skills that a capable MC should possess, and that I can provide for you at a price that will suit your budget. With 9 successful years in the entertainment industry, both local and international, as well as radio voiceovers, corporates, weddings, appearances on TV and adverts, and even a soapy or two, I'm the guy you never knew you needed. So next time you want a master of ceremony, think Grant Towers. Or in short, need an MC? Call GT.
Okay. All right. Can I stretch you a bit further?
Okay.
Okay. Close your eyes and sell it to me.
Oh God, I don't know it out of my head.
Yeah, exactly. Speak from your heart, Grant.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Don't just relax. Just close your eyes now. There. Okay. Hi, I'm GT, your MC.
Hi, I'm Grant Towers, and I would like you to consider me as a master of ceremony for your next wedding or corporate event. As you may or may not know, a capable MC needs to be somebody who can do more than just tell a few jokes over the microphone. You need somebody who resonates with your corporate culture. You need somebody who understands that your audience doesn't just need to be informed, but also relaxed and entertained. And most importantly, you need an MC who can make sure that your event runs on time. So if you would like to consider me, I can guarantee you that I have extensive experience in the performing arts and for keeping an audience engaged. I've been in the entertainment industry for about 9 years, both local and international. I've been on TV, I've done radio voiceovers, and I've done MC work, as well as corporate entertainment. So next time you want to consider contacting someone for a master of ceremony, why don't you give me a call? I can promise you my rates will suit your budget. So if you need an MC, call GT.
How does that feel? Am I trying to get David? Are you trying to get GT to be his authentic self?
I think that's exactly what he's doing, Lauren. Because I don't know who my authentic self is. David and I have spoken about this at length.
Okay. So tell Lauren what you're doing.
I am trying to find out who I am so that I can sell that, essentially.
Okay. So Lauren, I'm looking for MC work due to I've had to adjust due to COVID. Yeah, I need to align I need to line my pockets.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I know I can do this. I just feel like no one's considered me, but then I also realize, like, well, I've never really put myself out there for MC work.
Okay.
I've done it in a social context a couple of times. You know, I've run to an event that runs annually, and I was MC for that event for 2 years, where I ran it from the Friday to the Sunday. And so I know I can do it. I had to keep 150 to 200 people entertained. And yeah, I think I did. especially because the people after me that emceed that event, people who went to it would message me and say like they just couldn't do it like you did. I don't know what to do with that. That can also just be personal opinion. Whether objectively, though, I'll never know.
Yourself.
Well, the thing is, you can't be arrogant. Can't be arrogant. I don't like being arrogant.
So what's humility?
Humility is speaking in caveats.
What does that mean?
For instance, saying, I don't know if I objectively did better or not. It's just what people told me.
Okay, so for me, humility is the balance between assets and liabilities. Yeah.
Okay.
And arrogance is where I use my assets to hide my liabilities. Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, it would be like something like, hi, I'm Grant Towers. I'm a professional actor. I'm having to move into change careers, if you like. I need to focus more on emceeing. The value that I bring is to assist corporates in their functions to be more of a success. Yeah, so you can get a kind of better return on your investment around the event. I do have experience. I've got references, and in these trying times, the price is right for your strange budgets, possibly. You know?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm kind of winging this, and I feel a bit kind of anxious and a bit of a con, but I'm actually very good at what I do. I've traveled the world. Yeah, I know how to perform. I'm very professional like that. What I'm not good at is blowing my own trumpet. So as a result of that, here are some references.
You see, now, this is also what has drawn me to you for your services.
Okay.
There are some things that you know that I feel should have been taught to me at some point in my life, and it just didn't happen.
Okay.
That's perfect. Like if somebody just explains it to me, then I can apply it. Then I can do it.
Okay. So just so everyone knows, if anyone knows, watches this, you know, Grant isn't somebody that struggles with addiction. Yeah, so he's not a man in recovery. Yeah, he's also not a businessman, which I normally work with. He's an actor that struggles with depression. Yeah, and living in a feast to famine industry already. Yeah. And now with COVID hitting, it's like, fuck, how do you get out of this funk, out of this depression and move forward? Yeah. And I know nothing about your industry. Yeah. So my job is to stay stupid. Does that make sense? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you tried to sell it to me, it's like my fucking bullshit detector came up. And when you were vulnerable, it was like, oh, shame, fuck, I want to help this guy. Yeah?
Yeah.
But you can't, it's not good business to go and help the wounded people all the time because you feel sorry for them, because you're going, but your challenge is you're a professional. Yeah? You just think you're down here. When actually, you know, I guess people can take advantage of someone's insecurity. So you got to get the balance somewhere between that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's up or down or, yeah. So it's about finding your center, I guess, to kind of get like, how's this session going?
Yeah, It's good.
Okay. Yeah. What do you learn?
I'm learning how to balance arrogance and humility.
Okay.
Like, for real.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm either completely pathetic or I'm a total dick. So
Okay. Bring it together and become a pathetic dick. So from that place of laughter, give it to me.
Okay. Hi, I'm Grant Towers, and I'm a professional actor.
The spell that comes on you.
The what?
The spell.
The spell.
It's like, yeah, I say like bring the pathetic dick together, laugh, speak from there. It's like,
Because that's the thing. It's the successful actors in the industry all have this persona. Okay. We all have a radio voice. We all have a television face. And it seems to be like it's the norm.
Okay. So I like this. We all have a voice. We all have a television face. I like that. I'm starting to understand your profession. Yeah. Yeah. What's your MC face? What's your MC persona? Okay? I'm your cheap-eating MC that's going to sell you the corporate bullshit that you're going to buy, that you're going to cringe about at the table. Yeah. Or I'm going to be the MC that's going to be like really honest and authentic and say, fuck, guys, how are we going to work together here? Because it's a fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have these annual functions where we get together, and I'm the guy here that's got to MC it and bring it all together. And, you know, and for this function to be a success, you're going to have to work with me. You can't just give me money and then expect it to work. No, you need to invest in the process, guys.
It's true. It's very
true. I know.
Yeah.
I know nothing about your industry. I've learned this from you.
But you know corporate though.
I do know corporate.
You've been on the client side. Yeah.
I do know corporate. I really do understand that kind of like, oh fuck, here's another Christmas function, and I'm feeling awkward, and I'm feeling and you know, that's why there's always so much alcohol there to help people kind of break through that stuff. Yeah. Okay. So you need a wise MC at your event now. Yeah. You need someone that can kind of tell jokes that we're not going to get sued anymore. Yeah. And that you know, and how are we going to speak to the millennials or the cisgenders or all that other mansplaining you've done for me? You know, how are you gonna link the old guard with the new up and coming? Like, you know, this is a whole kind of strategy that.
Yeah, I get that. Hi, I'm Grant Towers, and I'm here to change the face of the MC industry. I'm not standing up here as a puppet for your corporation. I'm standing up here as a person who understands that you need some kind of entertainment to get through your corporate events. It's important to acknowledge the work that your employees do. It's important to keep them happy and entertained, but it's also important that the function runs on time. Now, I understand that these are problems that we face, and I understand that I am possibly not an MC you've ever seen or experienced before, but I can promise you, from my 9 years in the industry, both local and international, with musicals, plays, TV, radio voiceovers, adverts, I understand people. I understand how to keep people engaged. And I am pretty sure I'll be able to understand your company if we can work together to make sure that your next event is a success?
Fuck, I
Did
want
that
to
come off
cry.
as authentic?
I want to cry.
Was that pathetic?
No, man. That was beautiful. Fuck, I'm so proud of you. Jesus, I'd buy that shit.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
serious. No, Grant, I want you to get this. I was really moved by that. I was touched by that. I was excited. My tears that are coming up is one of pride. It's like, fuck. I've been working with this guy in 3 weeks, and now this, I want to change the face of MC. I want it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that. What's going on here? Fuck,
Yeah.
no, yeah, okay, all right. Okay, so that's the audience.
Yeah.
How are we going to justify it to the shareholders now? To the stakeholders? Yeah, look. A whole one user. Yes, that was awesome. Whoop, whoop.
Thanks, Lauren.
But it felt real and honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, fuck, it's not all my responsibility. We got to work together on this. Yeah. Okay. So now speak to the shareholders. Yeah. The CEO's got to justify why they're spending 20,000 Rand on you to host their corporate event. Breathe.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. I would like to sell to you the reason why you should consider me as your MC for your next event. Now, I know at a glance, 20,000 Rand seems like maybe a bit of a push, but I can guarantee you that I'm worth every cent that you will spend, because this is not just another gig for me. This is quite honestly my livelihood. And due to the unprecedented times that we've been living in, I've been forced to diversify. So I figure, what is the best way to take what I'm good at in terms of professionalism and what I can offer to companies that desperately need something different to get through another corporate event, another Christmas function, another successful one that is memorable, one that is going to make sure that your employees are happy with where they are. And that makes your employees feel like they're being looked after and they're being cherished. Because let's face it, a company is nothing without its employees. So my whole process is I come in a few weeks before the event. I need to sit down. I need to get to know you. I need to get to know your corporate culture. I need to get to know who's in charge. I need to know who's the office clown. I need to know what a really boring day at the office is like. I need to know what excites your company. And I need to know what your plans are for the future. And in that way, I can make sure that I tailor something to your event that makes you feel like I am just basically a loudspeaker for your intentions. It's not about me. It's about you and your company. And when I give a successful event, that is also part of the payoff for me, because I'm still an actor at heart. I still do it for the applause and for the satisfaction of a job well done. And I'm not just here to take your money. I'm here to take you to the next level. There was a little bit of showbiz right at the end there.
There was it was like, no, I'm being bullshit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's fucking selling the shit. it was a great hour.
It's still a sale, though.
Well, no, but in there was like there was a lot. It was like part of it was like, oh yeah, I mean, I like the part of I'm coming in a few weeks before. I'm coming in to prepare. I'm coming in like, who's the office clown? Who's this? That stuff kind of made sense to me.
Yeah,
yeah,
because the company is a family of its own. It's the same with a cast in a theater, and it's also it also makes you think of the relationship dynamics that companies have. Like, all you want to do is strangle your coworker, but you know you can't because you need them to do whatever project that you're working on. And it's people are relationships. So the better you get to know the people and their relationships, the better job you can do when you're emceeing. Like, everyone laughs if you reference something like, let's say the CEO knocked over the water cooler. If I don't come in a few weeks beforehand and to hear that story and all that stuff, I'm missing out on a golden opportunity to make everyone relaxed. I can open up with, "Hi, my name is Grant Towers. I'll be the MC for your event. And don't worry, George, we've made sure there are no water coolers in the building." And everyone goes like, "Ha, ha, ha, ha." And they take their first drink and they relax.
That is starting to make sense to me now. Okay. All right.
It's still a performance at the end of the day. And whatever you can do to make the audience engage will only work in your benefit. So yeah, that's all I got to say.
I'm feeling all anxious. We lost our one viewer.
So am I.
Yes. That was awesome. And then have a great weekend, GT. You're fabulous. Bye. And I'm just thinking, zero up there. And one, it's fucking amazing how this stuff can impact the psyche nowadays with likes and
you've just got to push through and still do the work, still do the performance.
All right. Okay.
The best is like when you're performing and the audience starts walking out. Or at a corporate event when you're emceeing and everyone starts standing up to go have a smoke, then you know you've lost your audience.
Okay. How are you feeling about this?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
Right now, this second, I'm anxious. Yeah, and I'm thinking, what the fuck am I doing this for? Why are we streaming here? What am I trying to get out of it? What am I? Yep. So I've got that SAP debating committee going on in my head, and I'm trying to think, like, am I making my name a chop? Yeah.
I don't think you are.
I've got all that self-conscious, self-centered stuff going on. Yeah. That's what's going on for me. This feels risky and edgy, and it's like make or break stuff, and I really think I'm important. So that's what's going on.
You kind of are. Sorry to hijack this now. I'm returning not just because we built a rapport, but also because I made a deal with you. And the deal was you coach me and I give you a chance to show your coaching to the world. And I believe in what you do. I believe in your capabilities. And that's why I'm showing up. even though I'm feeling fucking guilty that I haven't done the homework. I do feel I've let you down.
Let that go.
No.
Jesus. Oh, all right. Hold on to the guilt. That's shame. That's not guilt. Guilt is when you take on someone else's anger. So if I said, Grant, geez, we had a deal. Why haven't you done your homework? You haven't done this serious. You're not taking this seriously. You would feel guilty.
Okay.
Yeah? I'm not feeling that. I think it's brilliant that you've rocked up. I see you have done part of your homework. You wrote a script. You've brought something to the session, which is about us moving forward. You've realized, and during the week, just we've been touching base, and you've been catching up, checking in on your progress. And this emceeing thing coming up during the week is great. So I'm very, very happy with where you are. I'm not feeling guilty. You might be feeling a bit of shame. Yeah. And I certainly don't want to shame you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you must probably have a value inside of you that says something like, I stick to my word, and if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and the show must go on. So in your head, you're thinking, oh my God, I said I would do this, this, and this. Does that make sense? But that's an internal belief in you that's it's not going to be helpful staying in the shameful place. It's like getting out and like, fuck, move forward.
But now,
does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. And this is why, this is partly of why I think you're such an amazing person. Because you've done the work that you know is missing in the collective consciousness of the human race.
Jesus.
I never realized there was a difference between shame and guilt.
Okay. Well, now you do.
I just thought it was words. But your explanation makes perfect sense to me.
Okay.
That's useful to me. And that's why I believe in you. That's why I believe in your product. So you are here for a reason. Yes.
Well, I mean, I've learned this along the way, and I have done a lot of work. I'm very passionate about what I do, and it's not all me. And I've done a lot of my kind of own thinking and style. Yeah. So for me, that's the humility. Yeah. I've worked fucking hard at this, but it's not all me. I've learned to hold on to stuff. Yeah. We've been advertising some coaching. I'll just point to Calm Lion there.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. And we've been doing some Facebook ads around that because that's like our premium product. Yeah. And then there's all these Tony Robbins adverts coming up around it. Yeah. Okay. And it's doing $500 discount. Yeah. And I'm thinking $500 discount. What are people getting? What is it? And I see that stuff, and I just think my judgment is that's a lot of bullshit. Yeah. That's a lot of kind of, pop psychology sort of stuff, or rah rah rah, or underneath that is my own kind of envy. That why aren't people seeing me like that? I want to be famous like that, And so there's a.
Well, I mean, that's what we're doing here.
What do we do?
But underneath that, sorry, carry on. Underneath that.
So then, underneath that envy, there's a resentment. Yeah, and then that resentment is like it gets angry. And then I swallow that resentment, and then I start to feel sorry for myself. Why is nobody noticing me? Why am I not being seen? When are people going to see me?
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Okay. But I mean, I mean, we've been chatting for months, and I'm enjoying our friendship. I'm enjoying our rapport, but I'm also very confident in your ability.
So when are you going to get confident in your ability?
Well, that's why I'm also here. It's
Good.
also partly selfish.
Good. Good. All right.
Because I've seen you do it, and I feel you understand me. And even though some days I might frustrate you and I'm all like, I trust that you know what you're doing.
Really?
And that's why yeah. Fuck off. Really?
No,
Yes.
I really don't. I know I can dance with you in the moment and we make things up as we go along, but like we are really co-creating this.
Yes.
Me and you are working it out. Yeah.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
yeah. So there is rapport, definitely.
And there's trust.
Yeah.
I can trust you. I hope you can trust me. I mean, okay, that's a hard question to throw out there here now when we're broadcasting. But I do trust you. And I endorse you. I really do. This guy knows what he's talking about.
Oh, well, thank you. I wonder who our one viewer is.
Say hi. David's very anxious. He wants to know who's watching. So yeah, that's the thing. Like I can build people up. I know. Like that's a part of me that I've known since I was a kid. Is I can see the beauty and the greatness of people, and there's a natural awe and enthusiasm in me that I can pour out 100%. I can be a hype man. I really can. Can't do it for myself.
So if I was granting you with David, how would you build me up? Jeez, that
Do I have
was,
to put the accent on?
that was a hell of a sigh you had there. That was like,
Now, I've had people tell me, like, you know, I care a lot. I have a huge heart. I do anything for my friends.
well, tell me that.
And that's cool. But that doesn't make money.
That doesn't make money.
So here is
Oof.
Here is Grant Towers.
Hello,
Okay.
everybody.
And he's a fun and jovial guy who always wants people to be relaxed and happy and see the right side of life, because he understands how shitty life is and how cuck it is. He is hyper acutely aware of how cuck life is. Not just for him, but for every individual on this planet. And he sometimes gets overwhelmed by how much shit there is in the world that can't be fixed. But there's a part of him that has been in there since he was a child that he still thinks, even 35 years on, he's still going to change the world for the better in some huge way. And he understands that is naive, but he also just can't fucking kick it no matter what. And he resonates most strongly with that feeling when he is exalting others. And nothing makes him happier than to see his friends succeed. and he hopes that they just remember him when they move on.
I started at the bottom, now I'm here. I started at the bottom and my whole crew's here. Okay, Grant, let's start to wrap up this session. Yeah.
Oh, good.
We'll leave it at that cliffhanger. Dun, dun, dun. What's your homework?
Maybe actually shooting the video.
Oh, okay. All right. So I want you just to watch this. I just want you to watch this recording. Yeah? And I want you to see all the way that you showed up and all the different angles you came at it, when you were speaking to the audience, when you were speaking to the shareholders, when you were speaking to when I became you, and just extract information from there that is going to sit authentically with you, that you don't feel ashamed to say.
Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's one thing that you feel really, really proud of in your life?
My father.
Pardon?
My father.
Okay.
I understand that's probably not what you were asking, but that's just what keeps on resounding in my head.
Okay. So let's leave it there. Much love, bro.
Much love.
Check out with joy. No, check out with pride.
Check out happy.
Okay, well, when you said my father, that really kind of hit me in the heart. So I sort of like, oh. Love you.
Love you too, guy.